Thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of The Burning Table. Starting this week, The Burning Table will go to a podcast formatting. The video will still remain for the introductions as they do every week, as well as visual aids, but please feel free to enjoy and listen to The Burning Table purely audio.
Link in the bio.
I am Scarlett, the Game Master for today. We will go around as per usual and go over instincts and beliefs of each character, and then we will go into scene one. C, would you like to start?
Oh, sure. Hi guys, I'm Sarah. I will be playing C, or Celia Havenhart. So, my beliefs are, I've tweaked them once more. So my first belief is I live to serve Earth, its creatures, and the ancient order. I will protect them at any cost. Second belief, I believe the island holds the secrets to my past, and I must go to it in order to fulfill my destiny as the Marked One. And, very fancy. 3, I believe the attack on my former Ecclesia Outpost Temple was an inside job, and I will uncover the truth. Instincts. 1, if I pass a place of learning, I must go in and conduct research. 2, evade all questions and comments about my scar. And 3, this is a new one, or revamped one, right? I must help a creature that is being mistreated or in trouble, but this does not include like trouble as in like the natural cycle of life, right? So like if a sparrow gets like hawk comes out somewhere, right? Gets a sparrow. I'm not gonna damn you all. Or like if like they're cows, right, being on a farm, like I'm not gonna disrupt.
First of all, we save all cows.
But you best believe if somebody is kicking a dog somewhere, I'm going to find them. I'm going to hurt them.
You know what's going to happen now, right?
Oh yeah.
There's definitely a dog getting kicked because we can't kick cows in this campaign.
We can't kick cows, no.
They will not have it.
No.
They will leave.
No cow kicking.
That's it. But I figured that little adjustment to the third one, it makes sense why I would help.
I love
good
it.
old dragon. So
Are we also doing traits?
Are we doing traits?
Yeah, we should.
Okay, we're doing traits. Yeah. So my character traits are: I am a Eurodite. I am restless. I am faithful, which means I can do magical miracle stuff. but like, you know what in side note on the book they say like you have to have like some sort of like gesture or vocal thing. Like this is gonna be mine. Just
beautiful.
Yeah.
Like spirit.
Yes.
We'll do the eyes too.
Do the eyes. Anyway, and I am a tonsword, which means my head is shaven. Still not amused about that, but that's okay. But it does add 1d plus affiliation, and I can perform ceremonies and rituals. So if anyone needs a bar mitzvah,
there we go.
C's got you. Alright, take it away.
Hi everybody, I'm Mitch, and I am playing Levi Warren. My beliefs are: my hardships are deserved, a penance for losing my way. My uncle saved my life when he put me back on the right track. I owe him everything. And I will hone my skills to the maximum of their potential. My instincts are: I am compelled to protect those of noble blood. I can't let a boast go unchallenged. And I am too quick to let my blade solve my problems. Character traits: royal favorite, addicted, and mercenary. And die traits: cold-blooded and outlaw.
Nice.
Take it away. No magic for me.
No magic.
No.
Hi, I'm Allie, and I am playing Thea Copperbond. My beliefs are: I will find and be reunited with Heathcliff Vanguard and defend his name. I will earn the respect. I don't know why they make fun of Heathcliff so much. I will earn the respect I deserve, and people will follow me. I think it's important to keep people guessing about who I am until I get to where I want to be. My instincts are: I will always accept a challenge or a bet, even when it is not in my best interest. I rarely give an honest or straight answer unless I really trust somebody. I naturally change my accent, though my real one comes out when I'm angry. My traits, my die traits are: I'm a light sleeper and I'm cold-hearted. I know you cannot believe this. And my call-on traits are I am charismatic, which I know you can believe. To recap, on last week's episode of The Burning Table, the three adventurers set off on their journey to Gorchester. The three of them have decided to travel together, even though they do not see eye to eye. Celia had a long heart-to-heart with Thea, explaining the reasons that having a dragon is probably not so good in New Sorvia. Though the three have their differences, they agree that they are going to work together. We left off last week as we approach the market outside of Gorchester before the Feast of Dragons.
And farmers market, exotic foods, gambling booth, blacksmith, noble check-in. There's a cultist priest doing their thing over there. Trader stall, an aura readings booth, and yeah.
I am staying far away from the cultist priest. Just like,
All right,
don't look.
we're going. What side do we start on when we come in?
You're starting by where the clothing stand and
Okay.
figurines are. Yeah, you're right over
Would
there.
you like to go shopping around the market?
Of course I would.
I can watch Bertfall while you do so.
And he stays in my bag, so just hold the bag. Unless you.
I can stay in the cart.
Okay. Well, I would prefer he stays in the bag if you're scared about him getting seen.
Okay.
Bertwell, be good for Levi.
Remind me, this is right outside Gorchester, right?
Yeah, this is still
Yeah,
on
yeah.
Sound Road, but you're pretty much you're
Yeah,
in Gorchester
okay,
at this
yeah.
point. You're just not in the inner city. You're still
Gotcha,
kind of
gotcha. So
No, you want to go to the market.
so Thea.
No, I want to go to all of these. Are you kidding me?
Oh, so Thea, I'm assuming you're going to the stalls, right?
Yes, what is this?
So from what it sounds like, your general store, like it's, imagine that except into different booths.
This reminds me when I was like a little kid and I would set up a lemonade stand.
Lemonade?
You know, you take,
Lemonade has not been
you
discovered
take
here.
the lemon.
Cannon.
You take the lemon. You never had lemonade?
Cannon.
Regulax gives you lemons.
Oh my god, we have to make lemon. I'm going to get you lemons. Go get some water. It's very important.
Alright.
Is there a body of water nearby?
I will be.
there is.
Go find
Okay,
one.
so I will be right back.
I'm
Should
gonna
I
take
meet
Bertfall in the
you?
bag.
Yeah. Should I meet you both at this farmer's market? I'm going to go to the Noble Check-in to see if I can get a message ahead of time to
Okay, you did
the
that.
big main church.
Do you guys take like normal money here? What is the money here? Is it like
I don't have any money.
Golden dragons.
Golden coins, the golden dragons, don't you?
I just like pull out. I think gold coins enough, right? Like, they don't have dragons on them, but they're gold.
Are they much heavier
Heavy.
than like?
Heavy.
They are much heavier
Oh.
than what you're used to.
Oh my god.
I know I don't have a lot. It's
Are you? That feels at least
That
like
could be
double.
15 golden dragons.
Yeah.
oh. Okay. Anyway,
Just tucks it away.
Where did you meet her again?
On a boat.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay.
and
Well,
you guys have been telling me about this like festival thing that's gonna come up, like the Festival of Dragons.
Yeah, we'll
Dragons.
say yeah.
We'll go over the story behind
But I'm
it.
asking, like, do
Yeah.
I know that it's coming up, like that? You guys?
Yeah. So well, should we?
Because
lore
I'm
bomb?
gonna go buy a new outfit.
Anyone want to do another lore bomb?
We'll
Yeah,
do
we
like
drop-
a campfire lore bomb.
Lore bomb.
After the market.
Ooh, that sounds good. Okay. So you do that. Do you?
I have a lot of things I want to do, so
Okay,
don't
so,
wait for me.
So I want to see at the Noble Check-in if there's like a way I can like arrange ahead of time a meeting with, like, get a message to the main church to like say like, hey, I'm coming. By the way, I'm not dead. Surprise.
Okay, so you're at
Yeah.
the Noble check-in
Yeah,
now?
yeah. So I'll see if there's any like representative for the ecclesia or. I don't know.
So what you see at the Noble check-in is
messenger.
you remember these two people
Uh-huh.
from on your trip to the
Mhm.
Oracle.
Mhm.
So you see Bear is standing there.
No.
He's getting yelled at by a couple of the city's guards, and he's saying they're pretty much telling him, unless you give us your name, we can't
Oh,
allow you
okay.
in. And he's just Bear,
I will.
Bear. And he's getting frustrated.
I'll go in front of him and go, excuse me, gentlemen. I know this man. His name is Bear. He, and like she leans in, had an unfortunate, little unfortunate accident. So I can vouch for him though. Bear, where is your companion?
Bear.
Oh, okay. I got you. I think he's saying the companion's inside there. Bear, do you? Is like his friend there near him too, or is it just Bear?
And right now it's just Bear. Yeah,
his daughter. I can't remember his name.
So the city guard kind of looks at you and says, "That's all very well, but he needs to be connected somehow to one of the nobles if he's going to get noble check-in. If not, he's going to have to sit with the common people in the at the Feast for Dragons."
Right. So I'll look at Bear and I go, so Bear. So nod. Like, is your daughter here?
Bear.
Is she in the noble section?
Bear.
You don't know where she is?
Bear. All right. At this point,
are you lost? Are you lost?
So Aishi comes walking over, his daughter.
Aishi, that's it. Okay,
yeah.
I couldn't remember her name.
So she comes walking over and she kind of gets in between and she thanks you. You know, she tosses him over. She's like, "I'm sorry. His name is Ivan Greenleaf. He goes by Bear though. He's with me." And the city guards just kind of nod their heads and let them in. And Aishi sees you and she thanks you for what you did. She's like, "Are you going to be staying in the noble quarters here?"
Not that I know of. I need to do some check-ins before. Probably commoners, but I hope I will see you and Bear sooner rather than later.
Yes, well, thank you very much for helping out my father.
Oh, it's the least I can do without you guys cutting my throat. I appreciate that last time. But it's good to see a friendly face.
All right, so at this point, they're kind of just going off and doing their own thing, signing in or whatever. Yeah, and what did you...
Is there like a messenger? Like somebody, like, I don't know.
There is. There's kind of a, there's a table with a couple of the city guards and a couple that just men and women in silks that are kind of, they're not necessarily nobles, but they run the feast.
Gotcha. So, I'm assuming they'll have like, so I will go up to them and go, hello, my name is Celia Havenhart. I am a temple acolyte with the Ecclesia. I was wondering if you possibly knew how I could get a message back to the main temple?
Of course, yeah. We could take care of that for you. Who are you looking to send a message to? Anybody specifically, or do you just need to get it to the temple?
If you have contact with the main archivist, Maven Wainwright, or what did I name him? Aldrich Wainwright. They should be at the main library. But if the main temple is only that's perfectly okay.
No, absolutely. We could definitely get a message to them for you.
All right. I'm gonna write you a secret message.
Secret message.
Secret message. All right. So if you, while I write it, if you all wanna. Kind of triggering. So while I write this, if you guys wanna shift it over.
Got it.
Okay. So I'll.
Okay.
I'll Discord
so
you
right there. What do you guys do at this time while she's at the noble
I'm
check-in?
searching for like a lake or a pond.
Okay. There is John's Lake. That's kind of it's behind the farmers market.
But just a couple minutes walk.
Yeah, it's not too far.
I'll take Vertval in the bag. That way.
All right. Thea, do you go with him or you're staying behind? All right. So you get to the lake. There's nobody really there. It's just kind of it's very beautiful. It's a smaller lake.
Nobody there, right?
Nobody. It's just you at this point.
I hear Vertval kind of whining from the bag, so I look at him and he kind of has like a you know when a dog is like it looks like it's thirsty.
Yeah, kind of almost panting and.
Yeah, let him out to drink some water from the lake, and I refill
My baby.
a couple water skins that I threw in the bag with him.
All right, great. Yeah, the dragon looks up to you and just kind of gives you like a warm smile. Flicks his eyes a little bit.
Scala, that was the cutest thing I've ever seen.
And for a moment, Levi kind of like lets his guard down a little bit, gives into like the cuteness of the smile and the whole situation. I mean, it's basically a little puppy with wings before kind of like the shattering of everything that he was ever taught and known hits him again from the existence of this little puppy dragon.
Yeah, I imagine brings back a lot
puts
of
him back in the
memories.
bag and just moseys on back to the cart.
All right, great. So at this point, are you back with Thea at this point?
No, I think she's kind of doing
She's
her
kind
own
of
thing.
doing it. All right, Thea, what are you doing at this?
First, I'm going to get a new dress because we're going to a party and I have to look good.
All right, so you get to the clothing
It's
stands,
really cute.
and you see it's just flooded with a lot of silk clothing, a lot of different types of dresses, hats, headdresses, anything you could possibly
I'm
want.
going to get this beautiful hat and a nice floral dress.
And then there's an older man there. It says, "How are you doing, darling? May I help you?"
Oh, I need this dress and this hat and probably those shoes.
Oh, that is quite an ask you have there. Can you pay for all this?
Depends how much you're asking, I guess.
All right, so I'm gonna have you test your resources for this one.
Okay. So just roll my resources.
Yeah, and it's gonna be an op 2 for you.
4 successes.
All right, yeah. So you gives you whatever you want. Do you want to describe what you take?
Yeah.
You want to
So-
just get up and do a spin?
I take this really cute summery hat,
Cover girl, work it girl.
this nice silky like florally dress that looks pretty nice, but I'm really just buying it because it's really cute. It's probably not that nice. And these shoes that they're like flats, and they're like flats. They're not heels or anything like that. Nothing that will make her stand out because she doesn't like to stand out, but like is nice and presentable and like not clothes she's been traveling in.
All right, great. So at this point, once you finish this transaction, let's see. Yes, you're at the clothing stand. So you see a man by the farmer's market who's just kind of pacing around. He's got long hair. And he's just kind of rubbing his head. He sees you. He sees you near an apple cart. So he kind of waves to you. Waves you over.
I skip over.
Excuse me, ma'am. Is that your apple cart over there?
It is my apple cart. What do you want with it?
I'm afraid I did not bring enough inventory for the feast. I've ran out of all my apples. I was wondering if I could possibly buy some from you to restock my my stand here.
Sir, do you know how much these apples go for?
Well, apples usually only run around 1 golden dragon.
These are not
Why?
just. And do you know where I'm from?
No, you didn't say. I just want some apples.
These apples are not from here. You understand this, right?
Wh-
Why do you think that I would be taking apples all the way to Gorchester?
I thought you were just another apple salesman.
Do I look like an apple salesman?
I apologize.
I am all the way from the island of Splendor. You ever heard of it?
No.
I took 14 ships to get here.
How far away is this place?
It's pretty
Apples
far.
rotten?
Guy takes
No.
minus 14 points to
They
his
are
ego.
magic apples, and I sell them for 3 gold apiece.
3 gold a piece.
But think about the profit you can make. You turn around, Now, in my country, we sell them for 5 gold apiece, but I understand that's a little steep here, so I'll sell them for 3 gold apiece, and you can sell them for 5 gold apiece. I won't care. I won't buy them.
So, do you have haggling on your...
I don't.
So, you could list that as something you're, I guess...
Unlocking?
Unlocking, yeah. I have to find out what the correct terminology is before you... Just an unopened skill, ultimately.
Okay.
Yeah. And he's going to have you... So... This man does a feast every year, right? He runs the same farmer's market every single year. So he knows the land really well, but being that you already mentioned you're from another land, he does kind of believe you, but he's going to try and make an argument against it.
Okay.
So you're asking for...
3 gold apiece.
Which is 3 times what he's usually paying. But he is desperate, so I'll give you an advantage dice, and you're going to roll against an op 6.
Okay.
So you'll use your will, and then you could fork in if you have
whatever
anything.
I want.
Yeah, anything that kind of associates with like persuasion or.
Okay, so I'm going to ob 6. You said.
Yes.
All right. So 6 plus an advantage dice.
Yeah, plus
right?
an advantage dice.
Good on your haggling if you make it a
I don't have.
challenge.
I know. I kind of want it to be difficult so I can like get something out of this, but
Did you want the test to be more difficult than?
no, I don't know if I want this to be the thing that I like
Okay.
throw my. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna use persuasion, and I'm also bribe wise. Does that count? Or is that more like for trying to get?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I have a lot of things I could use, but
Bribe-wise, we should have. I don't know if we did, but we should have used that last session for your interaction with Samuel.
okay.
With you and Mitch for that matter.
I don't want to intimidate him. Persuasion, acting, gambling. I don't want to extort him.
Not yet.
Can I use falsehood for lying about it, or?
You could, being that you had that whole, so I'm assuming that's not actually true from not. Yeah, so you could definitely use.
I mean, my
falsehood for
apples
that.
are also from Samuel's.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Oh my god, exactly 6 successes.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, yeah, look how many fucking dice I had.
All right, so yeah.
It was 6 successes and... No, 6 successes and 6... Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 failures.
So yeah, you definitely, he agrees. He's excited. I mean, you cheated. He's like, all right, magical apples. I'll take magical apples. I could probably mark these up a little bit. And
That's
make
what
my
I'm
money
saying.
back.
And think about it. You have a festival. You only want to sell really cool things at the festival. Like, no one wants regular apples for a festival.
You're right. So I should have went
Even
over this
apples.
before you guys got here, but the apple cart currently. Did I give you guys how many
No.
apples are on it? All right. So my idea was like 500 apples, but you would have feeding the dragon
And
eating
I
as
was
you
eating
travel.
them.
We'll say it's at like 450.
Okay.
And he
Damn.
Fuckload of apples.
Yeah. Shit, well, that dragon. I mean, he's a
and he-
baby dragon. He's growing.
Yeah, he's
Actually, most of them are eaten by
completely
Faya.
out though. So he wants to take at 250 mils off your hand right now.
Right now?
At
Are
the
you
price
sure
of-
you don't want 450?
Yeah, he said with the amount he sold already in the feast is just.
So he just
tomorrow.
wants 250. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. Apples at 3 gold a pop, right?
Yep.
This guy gonna lose so much money on these apples.
It's not good.
No, he's gonna make the money, and then they're gonna run him out of town for like selling.
Not my
shitty
problem.
apples.
Don't care.
All right, beautiful. So
Can you go back to
so you're down to what, like 200?
yeah.
All right. So yeah, he thanks you and he takes the apples off. He has a couple of his helpers take it off. Unload
And
it.
now I just have all this money that I'm just like,
Yep.
So at 200 apples, so you have 500 coins.
500 golden dragons.
This is both like on brand in character and like in real life
Yeah.
as well. Like I don't know.
Definitely.
Okay, I want to go get my aura red.
Okay, you're gonna head to get your
I am like a kid in a candy shop right now.
Just real quick, at that point, so I sent to you, I DM'd it in your notes on Discord.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so we'll just say, like, I sent it off, and then I'll go back to them.
Okay.
Because I can
Yeah,
only
yeah.
give Samuel, I could give Samuel 1 gold per apple. Profit.
2 for you, 1 for him. I mean, that is kind of like 40, 60.
Kind of. But if I told him I only made 1 gold, then I only give him half of a gold.
So you can give him 100 gold pieces.
Let's
Profit.
see.
Really?
There, the guy out of Apple.
Well, you said you sent it in Discord?
Yeah, it's in your Scala's notes, the personal notes.
Oh,
I
okay,
sent it to
okay.
you that way.
Perfect.
I was gonna DM it, but then I figured like just keep
Yeah,
it
Scala's
all.
notes is actually easier for me anyway.
Yeah, I figured just to keep it all together.
Alright, and you said you're meeting back up with them?
Yeah, I'll meet that back up with them, so I'll find you guys.
I am like lugging around this bag that is just so heavy.
I'm just
now.
like,
Look at my new dress! Is it super cute?
yes, but what?
I just sold
What's
like
in the
250
bag?
apples. We're going to go get our auras red. Do you want to come?
How?
What do you mean how?
How did you?
I'm not.
You know what? You're not there. Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Do you want to get your aura red? Or do you want to get some food? Look at that exotic food stand. What is exotic? Do they have meat? I've never had meat.
Let's go to the exotic food. Let's. Do
Do you think I
you
could
could?
get, like,
I mean,
deathly
if
ill?
you. Oh, okay.
Let me
Sorry.
know if they have mozzarella sticks.
I mean, if you would like your aura red, you can. You can go all weighed out with your bag.
Well, I got to pay the aura lady, right? I run over to the aura stand.
Oh boy. Okay.
Hello!
Alright,
C will noticeably be like back a couple.
Are
No,
you reading
no,
auras
back a couple
today?
She's gonna be back a
so
couple
she's reading
Trying
someone's
to, like-
aura and she just kind of looks
Oh,
at Thea
like
and
kind
she's
of
just like,
out.
wait your turn, please. And then she looks back down and she's just talking this and that. And then she finishes up with the one girl, and now it is your turn. Do you walk up?
Hello.
Alright. So as you walk up, we're gonna cue music. I'm not gonna play now, we'll do that.
Yeah.
So you feel an arm come over your shoulder,
Oh.
and you turn around, and you see that it is Arwen. And he kind of just he looks at the aura reader and just kind of says, "I will take it from here." And she walks away, and he takes a seat. I just want to apologize for all that unpleasantness back in Salter. Unfortunately, I had to get you involved. It was a means to an end. I hope there's no bad blood between us.
Well, I can't say that I even know who you are, sir.
That is probably for the better. Will you be going to the feast tomorrow?
I planned on it, but I am not from around here, so I wasn't entirely sure how it works.
Yeah, well, you are more than welcome to the feast, and as a token of my sincerest apologies, you and whoever you may be with are welcome into the noble quarters on my behalf.
The noble quarters? Why, sir?
Alright, and at this point, he just kind of, he just, gets up and he's like,
Wait,
well,
are you going to read my aura? Sit back down.
I don't actually know how to do any
Come
of
here,
that
sir.
stuff.
Read my aura.
I-
And I put my hand like right in his.
He kind of looks at it and says, I can tell you one thing about your aura.
I have soft skin.
You have very soft skin. And you have... What kind of accent is that? Are you from here?
I'm not from here, per se. I do a lot of traveling. I'm not from Gorchester.
Very interesting. Very interesting.
Who's from Gorchester?
Well,
I
I am from Colchester.
from Gorchester.
Are you? You were born in the city of Gorchester?
I was born in the city of Colchester.
That is amazing. Only the most Beautiful of men are born in Colchester.
And he's just kind of blushes a little bit. He's like, "Whoa, thank you very much, young lady. I hope you take me up on my offer, and I see you at the noble quarters."
You know, for a man of your age, you are quite
Come up and see me sometime.
a catch, sir.
He was not expecting this, so he gets very uncomfortable and kind of just like starts, "Okay, bye," and he starts walking away and just kind of looks back and just gives her a wink.
Oh yeah.
Okay, are you going through my aura now?
So the lady comes back and says, "Hello, would you like to have your aura read today?"
They're trying very hard not to laugh and be like, "Ma'am, what the fuck do you think I walked in here for?" Okay.
Just sit down.
Of course I want my aura read. Why do you think I walked in here?
Okay, so she pulls out a couple looks like runes almost and just kind of spreads them out across it, and then she asks for your hand. She takes your hand, she looks at it, and she looks up at you, and she looks almost confused.
Mm-hmm. Same.
She says, "It says here you have the aura of nobility. Are you a noble woman?"
Well, what do you think?
I very rarely am wrong about these things, but I don't know you, and you can't be of the... She looks around. The royal family, they're all gone.
Nobility is only... You read auras, right? An aura is how someone carries themselves. I do have that aura. Did you not see it as that Arwen man was in here before? We have a similar...
I definitely seen some aura there. There was definitely some exchange of auras.
There was something.
Exactly. So what does that mean?
It can mean many things. I guess I haven't come across this in a long while. Usually, where we're from, it's only the dragon riders and the families of the dragon riders who have the aura of nobility. So to be completely honest with you, I'm very confused. And as she's telling you this, you kind of, you don't see this, but Arwen is still walking away, and he stops, and he kind of listens, and then he turns around and just kind of looks at you, and then just continues on his travels to Gorchester. And while this is happening, she looks over to him and she goes, "I'm sorry, I think that's enough for today. No payment is necessary," and she just runs off.
Okay, weirdo. Oh man, I'm so excited to tell Heathcliff that I'm kind of like normal too.
At this point, I'll walk over to you and...
Okay,
once
I'm like...
once I like see her like run off, like then I come closer and like, okay.
Guys, guess what? I have the aura of nobility.
That's what the Rita told you?
Yeah, she said,
I mean,
"Oh, you're like a noble person." I was like, I know, it's so cool, right?
I mean, I feel like they say that to everybody.
No, she looked actually, okay, on a like serious note, she looked kind of scared. And then she ran away.
Why did she?
And that guy,
Why did she run
listen,
away?
that guy that arrested Norlo, he came and talked to me.
What?
Yes.
Wait, Norlo was arrested?
You know, well, no, he wasn't arrested. He was like captured, and then he went boom, boom, and he headbutted them, and then he got out of it, and then he threw somebody out the window.
Can't arrest the dragon rider. He was.
Well, yeah, but
It was.
No,
that's
listen.
why
And then he threw somebody out the window, and then they were like, "Sorry, we were just doing what we were told."
let me guess. It had something to do with you coming onto the dock and bringing the dragon, right?
Well, yeah.
Now this makes sense. Okay,
Wait,
this makes
wait,
much more
wait.
sense.
The man in the red cloak?
Yes, the really good-looking older man.
Did I recognize him as Arwen?
But
in
does he-
Saltern? I don't remember.
Yeah, you would have.
Yeah.
You would have
I
definitely.
think-
But wait, so you're saying that man before tried to take your dragon?
No. He
doesn't
was
know about
like
dragon. I
trying
don't
to
think so.
arrest Norlo. Right? He was trying to arrest Norlo.
Because Norlo was trying to defend you from the
I don't
men.
think so. I actually don't think so because I had the
That
dragon.
was the impression we were under, but it seems as though.
But they were like, no, we're doing this because we have strict orders from the council. Council.
It seemed like we walked into some sort of feud
Oh,
between.
but listen, I
Norlo
told him
and
he was
Arlo.
pretty. I told him he was pretty.
Wait,
The
he
council?
was here?
Yeah, he walked in and he said, let me read your aura.
He was the aura reader?
No, he lied. He sat down and said, I need to talk to you instead of this aura lady.
Where was the aura
This
lady
actually
in
happened?
all of this?
Yeah, and then she walked away, and then he said, I'm so sorry you had to see that. We got off on the wrong foot. As a forgivey thingy, I'm going to let you be in the noble thingy for the feast. And I said, oh, that's awesome, and I can take you guys with me too, because he said I could have friends with me.
I don't know if that's a great idea.
And then I said, read my aura. And he said, I don't really do that. And I said, no, you should do it though. And then he said, I have nice soft skin. Do I have nice soft skin?
Very.
But then the lady came back and she read my aura and she goes, huh, this is weird. I must be wrong, but I'm never wrong about these things. Blah, blah, blah. You have the thingy of nobility. And I said, oh, it's just how I carry myself, you know, because I carry myself with an air of nobility.
Uh-huh.
And she's like, I got to go. This is weird. And then she left.
Best summary ever.
It's best to listen. I'm starting to learn. It's every third word. It's every third word. That's the important.
To the exotic food stand as I'm talking to them.
So why did the aura lady run off?
I don't know.
Like, can I look? Can I see her running off?
She is gone. She left her stands.
You didn't tell her anything about
Nothing. You told me
their
that.
fault.
No, I didn't do anything.
Okay.
I literally sat down. She put these boop, boop, boop little runes thing, and then she said, let me see your hand. And then she said,
And she didn't take any money from you.
no, she said, no payment necessary, bye!
I look around. Like, is there anyone like, I don't know, like suspicious? Like that's like looking, like particularly paying attention to like
I
the
sold 250 of our apples.
aura
What?
reading.
No. Nobody looking over
You
at
should
it.
have gold.
I sold 250 apples. I'm on the roll today.
Is anyone? Are any of the other like stall people like? Are they freaking out, or is it just like just the aura woman that just ran out?
I mean, you definitely see there's some commotion by the cultist priests, but you can't really hear what.
It's because they're
He's
crazy.
Not going over. I know you're trying to railroad me over there, but I didn't go in. I didn't go in Scotland.
Come on, let's try
You
some
can't make
exotic
me.
food.
You can't make me.
Oh,
You're gonna have to walk past it.
I can make you though. Exotic food. Exotic food. Let's
Okay,
go there.
I'm gonna go get the apple cart. I'll bring it along.
Yeah,
Do you want food? I'll pay for it.
sure.
Okay, I go to the stand and I just buy like one of them.
So do you? Oh, I can't eat that.
Are they like shish kebabs?
You guys are at the exotic food
Is
stand.
there
right?
funnel cake though? Like that's all. Is there funnel cake?
Mozzarella sticks.
Chocolate
Is there
chunky.
chips?
chunky chocolate chip.
There is definitely chunky chips.
Devil
Listen,
chips.
we don't have indoor plumbing, but we do have double chocolate chunky
Definitely
chip
have that.
cookies.
Thanks to the debibble. So yeah, you do see there's kind of shish kebab type stuff, different like assorted meats. What looks like it probably is like roasted duck or something like that, split up in little cubes like samplers. There's also a lot of exotic fruits that do not grow in Gorchester. So you have things like coconuts, pineapples, grapefruits, and something called seichas, which were thought to be extinct. They're actually from Thea's homeland, but those don't even grow there anymore.
Wow, we should probably.
Whoa, I haven't seen one of these in forever. These are
What is
so
it?
hard to get.
What is it?
I don't believe I've ever seen it.
It looks like if you want like a description, it's like looks like a light pink, smaller coconut.
Oh,
I used to call these pink pearls.
how big is it? Like
Each
this?
one? What is
Yeah, it's
Like-
like a coconut, but it's pink.
I mean, I've never had a coconut either.
Okay, so maybe we should skip the meat because I'm pretty sure I'll get kind of sick if I eat it. Even though I kind of want to try it. But, okay, maybe one thing of meat, and then we'll get the fruits.
Do you have any salted pork?
Do you have any
Dry?
Tylenol?
We do have salted pork.
Okay.
Okay, so we get the salted pork, and then we get those little cubey things. What are those? Does anyone know what those are?
What
What
QB
QB
things?
things?
Like, what animal is that? It's like a little chunky...
Well,
Probably it's beef.
I would probably think beef because like it's brown.
I don't want that
Chicken
one.
is white.
It's from a cow.
Yeah.
Oh no, cows are so cute. But I want to sell them and make money.
So is your clan like is your business model?
Boat ranch.
Yes, I know, but like, are
Boat
you
ranch.
planning to like just have the cows as pets, or you know what? We got bigger fish. We got bigger things to do.
All right. I'm grabbing a few fruits and like 2 things of meat.
All right. So as you do that, which fruits do you grab?
I'm grabbing the pink ones from my
The
homeland.
sachets?
I'm
Okay.
getting one for each of us.
So as you grab the sachets, younger gentleman kind of walks up to you, and he says, "Will this be all for today?"
No, I want one of those 3. I've never had that. I want to try that, and I point at like some chicken thing.
Okay.
And he wants that one, the salted pork.
Actually, do you have any bacon?
Of course.
Could you fry it up? Could we have it cooked?
I can fry it fresh. So yeah, he turns around and
I
goes,
love this.
What is bacon?
It's from a pig.
Okay,
It
I'll
is.
try that one.
It is actually pretty good. It is.
So yeah, he starts frying it up, and immediately you can just
Yeah.
smell the sweet scent of "I'm getting
What?
hungry." The smell of
I
scent
know,
of
we need
bacon.
dinner. Where's the bacon?
I don't want bacon now.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
right.
I'm so hungry.
And noticing that you picked up the sachets, these are very, very expensive, and they don't sell well here because, quite frankly, nobody in New Sorbia has ever actually come across them outside of the feast. So they kind of think this guy's just.
Oh my god, where do you get these?
He's like, oh well, I used to get them from an island pretty far from here, but they ran dry. I was lucky enough to acquire some seeds, and I have a small place on the coast where I could still grow some, but I only have enough space to grow in very small quantities.
Where do you live?
I live right outside of Brunton.
What is your name?
My name is John.
John, I am from Isle de Prague. This is where they come from, right? It's where you used to get them?
Yes.
You know of it? See,
I do.
I'm from somewhere and this man knows!
Is John? Real quick question: is John his like first and his last name, or is his first
Unfortunately
name
for
John?
him, his full name is John. Unfortunately for him, yeah.
John Johnson.
But it's spelled differently though.
It's exactly.
Jon is the
And
first
then
name.
Jon.
It's like Jonathan John. That's actually his name. Yep.
So you know, right?
I do.
Have you been there? Or did you just like trade?
I traded from outside of Salter, but I had a few friends from over there. Yes.
Do you know Heathcliff?
I know of him, of course. I mean, his family are titans of industry.
I know!
So this is so.
So
sneaky.
basically, this person is almost telling us that what this crazy person has been spouting is
Because
bullshit.
people probably think he's
Yeah,
crazy too.
This person is just agreeing. Like, yeah, it's pretty much saying everything that Thea was saying to you earlier.
So so Heathcliff, right?
Mhm.
So is he like a noble, or is right? He's just a noble, right?
Well, nobles have different meanings, to my understanding, from that island. It is more workmanship based. You don't get chosen to be a noble from this island.
You earn it.
Yes, you earn it.
So if you really are the best farmer,
That's what
Yeah,
they
you
said.
can.
Hey, don't listen to me. Listen.
I
If you
mean-
can grow these, we should work together because if I can take some back to my home, then I can find the land where we can fertilize it, then put it back, and then we can have groves of it.
And he gets extremely excited because
2 days. Now we're
2 days.
the one thing about
coconuts.
what is it, Isle de Prague?
Deproct, yeah.
De Prague. One thing about Isle de Prague is they're not very keen on people traveling there because they don't
Yeah.
really feel the need.
It's like Hawaii.
Yeah, from their experience,
Keep it.
a lot of the people who try to travel there and visit their island are no more than barbarians. They're very not
Fuck
sophisticated.
it up. Why do you think we can't grow them anymore?
Yeah, so he agrees, and he definitely
if they
says.
had cow manure, and they would probably do a lot
Cow
better.
manure, is it?
Right. I mean, if they had fertilizer.
That's true.
We can go into business together.
Yeah, he definitely agrees. He says if after the feast, come back and he'll take you to kind of show you where he's been growing it and stuff like that.
Oh my god.
Wow.
I haven't had one of these since I was like this big, which I guess it wasn't that long ago, but
I have lived through a lot. But I can honestly say I have never been more surprised ever until this moment.
and isn't Heathcliff like the coolest guy ever? Like everybody talks about him and they talk about how amazing he is.
He is pretty damn awesome. I mean, he has
Pretty damn awesome.
pretty damn awesome. He is.
Have you ever?
He's what I guess we call him nobles, but from what I hear, he's very, very, very good with the common people.
I heard that he has like a really cool girlfriend too.
I have heard that. I've never had the pleasure of meeting her, but yeah. There were some unfortunate run-ins, but
Run-ins?
yeah.
What do you
Last
mean?
I've heard, nobody has seen her.
Oh no!
Yeah. But yeah, that was
Weird.
a while ago.
Didn't you say?
So
Was
anyway,
missing?
how much for all of this? Heathcliff is missing?
No, I'm just making
Oh
sure.
my god! Heathcliff is
No. I couldn't remember where you said he was.
No, I said he's like
fine,
a super
right?
cool noble,
Okay,
and like
that's-
everybody loves him,
Okay,
and I
just making sure.
want
Just
to
making
be
sure.
cool one day, so I can also hang out with him. That's why I'm going to start. Hey, listen, John, are you ready? Cattle farm
Wow.
on a boat.
That sounds very difficult to do.
But think about
Listen.
it. I can sail it over to the island, and then I can sell them meat, and they don't have meat.
If you could find a way to do that, with the Seychelles, you would.
We're in
probably-
business.
Wow,
Yeah.
so she really would be the best farmer. in
Yeah. So
her
let's
island.
assume this actually happened.
Yeah.
And her
Wow.
Seychelles are extinct, and this was like the fruit. This is kind of their fruit,
Yeah.
right? This is
Wow.
it's like Florida oranges.
You
to
know
them.
what? When we start up our Patreon and like they have like a poll of like what storyline they want to concentrate on, it's just gonna be that. It's just gonna be. But what about the fruit, guys?
And as far as meat go, they have never even had exposure to anything associated. Like the people who have traveled to like New Sorbia and other lands around, they may have experienced it and tasted it there, but they have no idea really where it comes from. They've seen other animals. Stuff
We eat like
that. It doesn't-
pasta.
On
and
this
stuff.
imaginary island that neither of us have ever heard of except for
Thea and John.
Thea
Thea and John.
I
the
mean,
farmer.
never trust anyone with two first names.
Scarlett is the person that
Yep.
actually told me that.
Very true.
man.
Rick and Bobby.
No.
Anyway,
Especially
oh my
Especially when they're the
gosh.
same first
How much
name.
for these? I need to have them. At least, they need to try it at least.
So, all
I
right.
mean, if these are going extinct, maybe we shouldn't eat them.
But they're already out of the ground. Like, you
Breathe them
can't,
himself.
yeah, you can't do
Oh,
anything
that's
with them
true.
now.
Yeah,
You have
and
to
he
eat
did
them.
say he had like the seeds.
He had
and
the seeds.
everything.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
so
okay,
this
okay.
is pretty
And
much
when
what
we
he's
eat them,
already
we'll keep
growing.
our seeds and we'll put them in like a little thing and then we'll keep them in the bag.
Yeah. He just kind of looks at you and says,
So.
"Now, lady, I'm not going to charge you. You know how long it's been since I've
Oh
seen somebody from the Isle de Prat?
Gosh,
This
you're
is amazing,
so
Mike.
She's
nice.
really good at
This keeps
getting-
happening to her.
She can. So how did she?
But let me pay for the meat.
How did she
Do you
get
know?
the apple cart?
I've never had
She
meat
talked
before.
to somebody who gave it to her.
He just gave it to her.
Wait.
Yes.
There
We,
was no.
we need to timestamp this for comedy because
There's no
Mitch walking away just going, this keeps happening to us. I can't wait till you guys see that on camera.
There's.
Oh,
So
that was great.
So how much do you want for the meat though? Because I should pay you for that.
is she a witch?
The meat,
I don't know.
let's see, everything you got,
don't know.
the
I
bacon,
don't-
the bacon's almost done.
That
It'd
smells
probably
really
be,
good.
15 gold dragons.
Okay, I gave him 20 because I love him.
Well, thank you so much, and I'm looking forward to being in business with you.
Oh my gosh, John, you're the greatest. Oh my god, I should tell you my name. My name is Thea.
How you doing, Thea?
Gave-
Nice to meet
Gave
you.
her the fruit
So
without
nice
even
to
knowing
meet
her
you.
name. Like they went into business without.
Can you call me Thea?
Absolutely,
Because
Thea,
your name
Thea.
is John.
Now we match.
Yeah, we match!
When Thea goes into her huge pouch of 200. I'm sorry, over 500 gold dragons.
Yeah.
Including all the stuff I came with.
Yeah,
And
that's
just
more.
and just throws a handful at this guy, John.
I didn't throw it. I'm polite.
But was not discreet about it.
No.
That sets off a light bulb in Levi's head, and he looks around to see if it set off the light bulb in anybody else's head. Because in a past life, that puts a target. Like that would put a target on her back to Levi.
Yeah.
Is anybody like, look at this little girl throwing around way more money than she should be carrying around, kind of thing?
You do see kind of a few people around. It's really not too many of the nobles, because she did get dressed in noble clothing. So as far as they're concerned, she's related to somebody from one of the other families.
I'm looking more for like the urchin type, the shady thief type that might be like, might have to take away her gold later. You know?
Yeah, I would say there's definitely. So as far as that goes, you see a group of 4 men and 4 women close to, let's see, you're by the exotic. So this, I mean, right next, the gambling booth is known to be a very shady stall at the flea market.
That's where we're going next.
Yeah, so you kind of see a few people from the table look over and just kind of say, let's go try. And then as she goes to take out that, they also see the other gold that they've never seen before, and they're like, and you just see them kind of whispering to each other. 100 golden dragons, sir. Pleasure doing business with you.
What does 500 gold dragons even get you? What do you need, a leg? That's kind of sad.
Yeah,
It's kind of unfortunate that you get seasick. You look so happy. I've never seen you smile, Levi.
It's a nice thing.
Seal thing. She goes. And she goes. This is official This is official Ecclesia business.
well,
You would do best to leave right now.